Hello, hello, hello. Oops, I have a teacup in front of my face. Here we go. How is everybody? Hello, hello, hello. I hope you can see me a little bit. My freaking glasses are still causing a bit of a glare. How is everyone doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome over on TikTok, Discord, Facebook, and YouTube. Hopefully I can see your comments. Let me know you're here on this beautiful Thursday evening. How is the weather where you are at? Are you in the snow belt? Are you guys surviving? Are you staying warm and snuggly and got a nice cup of tea? I've got my cards already here. Actually, I don't. I just bought the whole tin. I'm not sure exactly what we're up to tonight. Just checking in with everybody and see how you guys are. See where spirit takes us. Welcome, Tani. So nice to see you. Hi, Ashley. Aw, thank you so much. It has been a day. You have a heat wave in Australia. It's so hot. Really? It's been cold here. Normally I'm in Florida and it's 60. No, I think it's getting to 44 tonight. But our highs are like in the 80s, and it's been 60s and 70s, and to me, it's pretty cold. Thank you so much, Ashley. You're so sweet. So sweet. So how is everybody? How's your week? Welcome, Shawnee. Nice to see you. Hi, Sarah Wine. That sounds good. I have a cocktail to have afterwards with my daughter-in-law. We went grocery shopping today, and each bought like some little it was an elf buzz ball, some kind of maple something that we're going to have afterwards. You completed your full moon ritual. Good job. I've been so out of touch. I don't even know, it was a full moon. Isn't that crazy? I have been, if you've tried to reach me on Facebook, email, anything like that, my iPhone has died. So I lost storage on it. Like, it ran out of memory and stuff, and I had to dump all my applications. I had so much stuff going on. So I've been kind of like grounded from technology for pretty much a month almost now. So like more so in the last 2 weeks. At first it was just slightly glitching, and then the last 2 weeks it's like, nope. I can like barely run a few apps, and that's about it. I'm doing good, Wendy, but all in all, I'm surviving. Welcome, Jade. So nice to see you, Jade. So, what are we doing tonight? How's everybody feeling? How's your week gone? Do you have any questions? Do you have any really cool spiritual stuff happen this week? Like, what's been going on with you this week? Welcome, Mystical Cat, over on Discord. So nice to see you. It's a super moon. Ooh. Shawnee said, Sarah says, oh my gosh, I know you guys up north. My poor husband has to go up there. He's leaving Saturday to go up to Ohio, and he's going to freeze his butt off. Hold on. I lost where I was. Where's my streamer? There we go. Sarah said that it was 8 degrees. Holy cow. She's jealous, Toddy. It's 8 degrees in Michigan. And snow. Like, how much snow do you guys have? You guys have quite a bit. Welcome. Is that Rachel? It's funny. I flipped through like 4 different screens. Welcome, Dawn. So nice to see you. It's a crazy cloudy here in Central Texas, so I'm not going to be able to see the moon. It's funny. I was just sitting outside with my daughter-in-law today, and I felt it's really cool. I felt the energy. I was like, "This is a really cool," but I didn't. I couldn't see the moon or anything. But we were outside playing and with the kids, and you could feel like the intense. Like I love super. Oh yeah, it's in Gemini. No wonder why I've been kind of crazy. 4 inches of snow on the ground in Michigan. Can you see what's going to transpire at all in the next week with this lawsuit thing I got going on? Yeah, we could pull a card in a little bit, Shawnee. I got Tawny and Shawnee and Sarah and Dawn. Welcome, everybody, and Wendy and Jade. So nice to see you guys. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry. I was really trying to come last week, but with Thanksgiving, and I just couldn't do it. I just took the time with family, and we just enjoyed the day. First Thanksgiving, I didn't do anything. My daughter-in-law and my son did it all. It was crazy. I didn't shop, and I was so proud of my daughter-in-law. She's got 2 little babies under the age of 3, and she, for the first time, did all the shopping, all the prepping. She looked up all the recipes, and it was so good. It was really good. I was very impressed with her. It's so nice to. It was weird though. I felt kind of lost. The season of life is definitely different when the kids start taking over. And welcome, Kelly. Nice to see you. But I'm just turned 59, and I'm just realizing that it's okay to let them do it. They have to learn too, and I want the traditions to carry on. And I don't walk real well right now, so it's okay for them to do those things. But I did miss everybody. I felt bad that I wasn't here, but I knew that we would be here this week. So I think I'm going to open first off. I would like us all to do a little bit of, we're going to call in and create a sacred space. If you haven't met me yet, my name is MamaCole. I'm a psychic medium with Psychic Insights. And I'm a seer, a crystal healer. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. I'm a seer, a crystal healer. I do energy healing of your chakras. I also love to connect you with like your past lives, your inner self, like your higher self. My work is very quantum. Like I work within all of your realms, all of your lives, all of your energies. And I also love to work with your loved ones, your guides, and especially bring messages across. I also do tarot, but I'm more of a seer divinator. So I see messages within the cards for you specifically for that moment in time. So that's how I work. I normally, if I do a reading for you, I check in about 15 minutes early. I have a little notebook. I go through notebooks about every 3 months. I just have a notebook. I will see visions. I will get messages from your loved ones, from your higher self, your guides, and I just start writing. And then during your session, we go over what was revealed to me, and then you are able to interpret the messages that are received. So tonight, what I'm going to do is we're probably going to pull some cards. I'm here to answer your questions, anything spiritual, any experiences that you've had, any questions you may have. I do connect lightly today, like these are mini readings. I don't dive too far into spirit right now unless it's called for, if they appear and they have really strong messages, I'm not going to say no. Okay? So if you have any questions, feel free. I'm going to ask that if you are not driving, to please go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to take 3 deep breaths, okay? And as we're breathing in, I want you to come from a place of gratitude and thankfulness. No matter what has transpired today or this week, There is something to be grateful for and thankful for, even if it's just the breath in your lungs, okay? So as you breathe in, I want you to breathe in some gratitude, whatever you're thankful for. As you breathe out, blow all the crap of the day out, all the stress, all the shit, all the anxiety, worry. We don't need any of that right now. So on your own breathing, go ahead and do 3 deep breaths. Let's do one more. I'd like you to go ahead and imagine some tree roots growing from the bottoms of your feet, out from your toes. Let's let them drop from your fingertips. Just envision these roots going down into Mama Gaia and holding you stable and firm. And as you breathe in this gratitude and you breathe out all the stress, let the stress and the anxiety and the crap, the worry, anxious, all of it to go down into the roots, right straight down into Mama Gaia. Try to empty it all out. Let's keep breathing. I want you to envision a golden light above you. This could be God, source, angelic energy, Christ consciousness, whatever you choose. But you can feel this golden energy, okay? Let it wash down over you. And as it washes down, it's going to help clean the rest of that residual. I call them like black boxes or suitcases or stress. However you picture them, just picture that coming out of your energy field, going through the reach from your fingertips and through your feet, down into Mama Gaia. Just fill all up with that golden, beautiful energy. There we go. Go ahead and continue to do this. And I'm going to ask our guides, guardians, angels, ancestors, our loved ones, our protectors, and any deities who would like to attend to this evening. I'd also like to invite our higher selves, and may all of our messages be clearly and easily understood. May they always be for our highest good. Amen, aho, and so it is. Okay, now go ahead and open your eyes. And now what I did is I created a sacred space. I let our loved ones and ancestors, guides, everyone know that we're ready to work. The messages should be coming openly and freely. Okay? So what I'm going to ask you to do now is, if you have a question, go ahead and put it in your mind. Write it in the comment section. And if you need a message from someone, like a loved one or your guides, just type it in or have it in your mind, okay? So that way the messages that come through are for your greatest good. Okay, so happy to see you too, Donna. Ashley, I'm so glad you had a good time with your loved ones. It is bittersweet watching your babies grow. It sure is. It's really, one of my sons is away in Montana. He left 2 babies here. And she was the one who gathered everything. And it was so full circle moment, because my husband used to work over the road trucking and stuff. And my son's cooking, but it just, wow, really is amazing to watch your kids grow. And as my family is departing that is older than me, just watching the seasons of life is, wow. Tani says that she would love a message if there is one for me from my family, please. I will tell you, Tani, not uncommon that I dig a lot of ancestral wisdom as I open today. I actually have my little, I grew up in New Mexico, and I have my little teepee with my pinon block, which I only have a few of these. I don't think I've used this for at least since we moved in here, probably like 6 months or so. Since March is when I've used this. And pinon is a very sweet wood, and it's a nut. It's a pine nut. So the ancestors have gathered here already. So just to let you know, Tawny, Okay. But yes, I will get a message to you. Hold on. I'm trying to get the new comments over on Facebook. Samantha's candle is going crazy right now. That is validation of a spirit nearby and strong messages for you. I love that for you, Samantha. Yes, we will definitely be pulling a card. Um, okay, so let's start. I have open circle. Welcome, Christine. You have been heavy on my mind, dear one. How he was messing with my garage lights the other day, I'm pretty sure. You know it was him. I know it was him because I heard the frickin' Emu song. Haven't heard it in like a year, and it just came out of the blue, and I couldn't get it off my radio. So yes, I know that he's been nearby. Um, definitely, definitely. So I'm going to do readings for you guys. Give me just a second. I'm checking everybody's messages on the different platforms. And can you see my eyes? Okay, I got new glasses. This is the funniest stuff. But yeah, Christine, I really feel that was him. I got new glasses, and they're like bifocals, and I've never worn glasses all the time, so now I can see everything. It's so crazy. I hope you did hear from my brother. I haven't felt him in a while. He's around, sweetheart, and we will tune in. I would love to receive them. Okay, Jennifer. I'm just reading everybody's comments, and then I'm going to go by spirit, okay? Is there anything my mom is trying to tell me, please? And thank you. Okay. So I'm going to scroll up. I think Tawny was the first one that, and I'm just going to tune in. I have my cards, but I don't feel, hold on, Tawny. The messages aren't in the cards for you. No. I'm supposed to pull a stone for you. I didn't even get my crystals out. What is it that you want, Tawny? Amber. I only have a few pieces of amber. Amber is made from sap. It's petrified sap. This is very light. Okay, can you see the golden amber through it? See the light through it? Right there. There you go. You need to see the lightness, the light within the dark. Amber is full of life and possibility. You could use this to start fires. Is it one of your aunts, like the fire lady? But I'm getting that amber, and this is also a connection to the ancestors. Amber helps you find the gold within. It's a stone of clarity, wisdom, and transformation. If you heat amber up, it melts. Okay, it's sap. See, there you go. See that gold? And an otherwise black, like yucky looking. Oh, look. Oh, right there, it looked green. Did you see that? Look. There's nothing green on my screen. That looks so cool. You need to remember all the facets of yourself, how you're golden, some parts of you are green. Oh, look at that. I wish I had like a big light I could put behind it. But the messages to you, Tony, and I'm seeing a huge, like a bonfire, lots of sparks, and how the sparks go way up in the sky. I don't know if you're to anywhere near where you could have a fire and do that, but and you said it was really hot there. That's funny. But there's some kind, is there a fire ritual that perhaps you do or your family does or something with the sparks? Like, um, I'm actually seeing visions of animals like within the sparks, within the fire. Like I'm seeing jaguars running, some kind of weird freaking bird. I don't know what it is. It's a big bird. It looks like an ostrich thing with the, but it's not an ostrich. It's like blue and orange and there's something with these sparks That's really different because you're having a heat wave now. But I'm seeing it more like the southern, like a summer bonfire, and the sparks going up to the sky, and then within the sparks, like within the smoke and stuff, I'm seeing visions of animals. Like, so I don't know if these are your protectors or your spirit animals. It's an emu. Okay. You usually sit around the fire. Yeah, I've never seen that green before. Like, that's really freaking cool. Like, the gold I've seen, but look at that green. There's nothing green. Oh, it's really green now, and there's reds. So I almost get this is like, and that emu. This is like a nod to not only your ancestral lineage, but like your star lineage, your ancient, like go beyond the stars, beyond what you see. Things aren't always what you see. Like you have to go beyond and go deeper, and that's where you're going to find the gold. So I don't know if you're like on a spiritual quest or something, but you need to go deeper beyond what you see, because that's where the light and the power and the magic is, Tawny. So thank you. Thank you for letting me see this in a totally different way. I've had this amber piece. I have 3 of them, but I've never seen them like that. They could be our animals. We have our totems. One tribe totem is a praying mantis, and the other tribe is a sea, and my personal totem is a turtle. See, now I would see that. I would see that. These are different ones because I work very closely with, I'm from a sea tribe myself, an ocean tribe, and the turtle is one of my totems also. Praying mantis, I usually see like the spiritual messages and stuff. This is outside of that. Use sap for wound and joint muscle relief as well. So do you have any of that going on? That would be why they, or is there a message like specifically? Because that's what this is, a sap, like petrified sap. Um, so if you're having joint or huh. So maybe you need to be working with some amber, okay? The sap was also used in our smoking ceremonies to warn off illness and cleanse space. Okay, so maybe you need to incorporate that with the fire. That might be the message is like when you're sitting around the fire, throw some sap into it and it's going to cleanse. And that could be why I'm seeing like the sparks. It could be cleansing. And that's why the spirits are in like the animals because they're the guardians. That would make sense. So it's to call in, and you do have joint pain and inflammation. So they're trying to tell you how to heal yourself, basically. Your family does it differently because your family uses fire as a very strong totem with this woman. I believe it's your aunt. I could see her plain as day. You never thought of using that until you said that word sap. There you go. Yeah, because it's different. See, I grew up in Virginia, and it was sap. I used to actually like. I used to make all kinds of crazy stuff as a kid. I would like pull the sap out of the trees and make sculptures and stuff with it. I'd make little teas and tinctures and mud pies with herbs. And so yeah, no, you're not dumb at all. It's that we don't think of things to heal ourselves outside the norm. So sometimes our guides and guardians will come through to help us heal ourselves. Okay. So let me scroll back up and I will get to everybody. I promise. You just be patient, please, because I'm kind of. How are we doing over on Discord, Mystical Cat? Are you good? Okay. Now I'm going to hop over here. I got, let's see, Shawnee and Sarah. I'm going to hop on with Shawnee real quick. Messages. Shawnee needs the Lenormand, plain, simple, and straight and to the point. Okay, Lenormand is a different kind of deck. Lenormand is symbols. Okay. And there's really no interpretation. They mean what they mean, and you can't argue with it. You can't, like, it's pretty much straightforward. Lenormand is usually 3 cards that you pull, and they tell a story. Okay? I feel like I'm frozen on this page. I'm going to read. I can't really see your comments, but it says it's going. Live dashboard. I don't know. It says I'm going, so I will assume that it is working. Okay, so Shawnee, you ask your question, Shawnee. Oh, you were asking about car and stuff. I'm just going to ask for the messages that need to be received. What is it that she needs? And I'm not looking at the cards. I'm just going to draw them, and then we'll look at them. Oof. Okay, number one, you have a snake. Snake only means one thing. There is a snake in the grass. There's something going on, okay? This is love. There's love around. And I get this isn't just so much like romance and stuff. This is like self-love, okay? And there is, like, be cautious. Something isn't right with, I get this is that lawsuit crap, okay? And a cough, and this just means the end of something. Okay, so you're going to watch out for the snakes. But through this, you're going to learn something about love, and it'll be the end of something. Like, you're going to cut something off. It'll be the end of it. So I believe you're on the right path. Just watch out for the snakes. Like, you know exactly what's going on. Be true to yourself. And then the suffering's going to stop. The end. It'll be over with. Okay? So I hope that helped. And Sarah does get a card. Sarah Smiley. Or Smile. I always call you Smiley, but I think it's Smile. Okay, Sarah. Sarah, I very rarely even use these cards, but I feel that you need them today. This is my Thoth deck. You guys ever heard of Thoth? This is by Aleister Crowley. Very controversial deck. Some people believe in it. Some people don't. Some people think that he went mad. I happen to really like Aleister Crowley. And the Thoth deck, what I like about it is the energies of it. Like, it's a very cool deck. But I don't use it very often because it's very powerful. So Sarah, what do you need, Sarah? Sarah, first off, I get like you need to settle your mind. Stop overthinking everything. Like, you're trying to plan everything out, control everything, overthinking, very high energy, almost like to the point of anxiety, anxiousness. You got the Knight of Swords. This is like, charge through, keep going forward, charge ahead, full speed ahead. You have everything in your control, everything in power, and you can slice through any obstacles that come your way. Okay? And I still got Tawny's thing up there. I'm sorry, Tawny. Tawny, I don't even know where your comment, how I have your comment up there still. There we go. You're welcome, Tawny. So Sarah, for you, I get, stop overthinking, stop worrying about everything. Realize that you are on the correct course, full speed ahead, no doubts, no worries. Your guardians, everybody's with you, full steam ahead, and not carelessly though. Okay, be smart and just keep on going. Okay, now I see myself on Facebook Live, but I don't know where my comments went. There we go. I think I can see my comments. Dawn said she sat her moon water out anyway. Yeah, even if you can't visibly see the see the moon, the energies are still there, Dawn. So that's perfect. Good job. I'm really proud of you. And just make sure you bring the moon water in before the sun rises. Okay? You can just leave it out there for a few hours and then bring it in. But that's how you harness the energy of the moon. Shawnee said that she had the best Thanksgiving she ever had. My whole entire life. It was just me and my dog in her pajamas, old Christmas movies. Ah. and ordered Bob Evans Thanksgiving dinner. No fighting, no drama, no one with a bull of the exactly. Exactly. I love that for you. Okay, now I'm going to hop over to Christine. Yeah, Dave's here. And he's so proud of you. He feels so blessed. And he knows her. Of course, he knows her. No mistake. No mistakes ever. And yes, he's messing with the garage light. Did you think you could leave him behind? He's like, absolutely not. And he's going to help me draw a card for you. And I just see him. He's smiling a lot more now. He seems very happy, content. And he has a lot more work that he's doing. Oh, and look at you. You are the Queen of Swords. Look at that. Everything is as it should be. You can relax. You're grounded. You are seen. You have everything under control. Totally under control. You're like floating on air. Okay? Yeah, he's definitely around. Very much so. Are there any messages you have for her? Christine, I hope I can share this. He's glad you didn't give up. And he told you that the sun would shine again. And I get like this little girl I see a lot of sunshine around her. And then I see him from behind you giving you a hug and kissing the top of your head. Not your forehead, the top of your head. And he is your daughter. He's mentioning your other girl, his other half, his mini me. Be patient with her. I get she might be having a hard time and a little bit of an adjustment, and he's just asking to continue to be patient. And he's really proud of her. Is there anything else you need? And please don't worry about him. He's doing great. He's found a new purpose. He's helping others like he always has, and he understands his soul contract, his soul path so much more. He's really grown a lot. So I hope that has helped you, Christine. Samantha. Okay, I'm going to disconnect. Christine was one of my regulars last year, and I worked very closely with her and her family, and she has since come a very long ways, and I'm really proud of her growth and her healing. I know it's never complete, but I'm really proud of you, and I see you, sweetheart. And if you guys need a reading from me, I can help you on this grief journey. It's never easy, but I am available. That's what I do. Let me see if I can find my. You just go to PsychicInsights.Life /MamaCole. If I can find my. I might have erased. I think I did. No way. I might have. I seriously think I did. Oh, well. It's okay. So just go to MamaCole. PsychicInsights.Life /MamaCole. See, I got divine androgen. I don't know. Yeah, I think I deleted mine by accident. Oh, well, it's okay. No worries. Okay. So is it Samantha? Yeah, I just wanted to burn some sage and clear. Samantha, you're getting an Archangel card. I don't pull these much either. These are super powerful cards, and they're really beautiful. I worked a lot with the angels when I first started teaching. I taught a class. I still teach the class. If you're curious about angels, I do teach a curriculum on angels. It's very intriguing. Everyone believes in angels. There's not one religion but doesn't believe in angels. So I think that means that they're definitely real, like some of the religions were founded by angels. Okay, so what does Samantha? You got Michael, the 7 of Michael. 7 is very godly number. That's one of my numbers. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. Samantha, are you trying to do something by yourself and on your own? Because that ain't the answer. You have to work it out and review all the details, but not do it alone. Okay, so perhaps you need to call in Archangel Michael to help you and assist you. Like, we're not meant to bear our burdens alone or try to figure out how to do life totally alone. Okay, we're meant to be part of a community, let others help bear our burdens. Okay, and that might be part of why your candle was going crazy so much. You probably have spirit guides around you who are dying to help you. You just have to ask. Okay, now Miss Dawn. I would absolutely love a reading from a new realized guide of mine, Rian. Rian? Rhiannon? I'm sorry. I'm not sure what her name is. Rian. Words are not working very well right now, and that's okay. Okay, Dawn. And what's funny is I don't know if you guys have seen my 10 of cards right here, right by my purse. But see my 10 of cards? So I'm just pulling. I wasn't even really into the cards tonight. I didn't think we'd be doing too much, but they're having me do different decks. So Dawn, you're getting the psychic tart. No, you're not. You're getting the divine feminine. Ooh. Now this one, I don't know all of these. So sometimes I learn new. This is my divine feminine. And this is more like for embodying love. Okay, that's Mary Magdalene on the cover. Okay, and this is the I get it more like self-love and just embodying love in all of our work, everything that we do, Dawn. So maybe you need to incorporate more love into whatever you're doing. I'm not sure if this guide is trying to teach you to love yourself as you are. Let's see what messages she has for Dawn. Messages to Dawn. Wow. Okay, first off, my throat is very, it's almost like my words got caught. Not hard to breathe, just like I've swallowed, like I'm a horse. And I see a beautiful flower opening. And I'm not sure if it's, at first I thought it was a rose or a lotus flower, and it's neither of those. I almost get like a geranium, like a carnation or a geranium. It's a more simple, down to earth flower. And the voice, like my voice went right away. Is this part of Dawn or is this someone coming through? Dawn, did you have a family member like or have something with their throat, like throat cancer, or they had a trach or something where it made it difficult for them to communicate? Yeah, because see, now my voice is kind of clearing up. So please know whoever this person is around you. Um, or if you're getting like this tightening of your throat and stuff when you're doing work. Okay, what message does she need to know? Yeah, that's all I'm getting about the throat was that this is a person. I get more of a gentleman. He smoked a whole lot and something with his throat. Okay, so yeah, because I don't get it's you. Because usually if I get that, it's like your throat chakra or something, but I don't get that it's you. Um, and do you also get smells of smoke, like heavy smoke? Wow, I can't even. Lady of the Lotus Born. So maybe it was a lotus flower. Look at this. Lady of the Lotus Born. This is Yeshe Sagyal. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. So you need to be loving yourself. Your body is your temple. It is the guide to enlightenment. Loving with the within, speaking softly, beautiful affirmations to yourself. And look up this, because you mentioned your guide, Rhiannon, or Rian. Yeshe, see if you can take a screenshot. Look her up, okay? And realize she's the embodiment of love. My body was made for enlightenment. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. So the easiest way to be enlightened is to love your body, love the things that you put into it. The energies, like we did the energy exercise at the beginning, like really start loving every inch of your body. I also get you need to do some mirror work, which is simply after you take a shower. This is hard. This was very hard for me. After you take a shower, step in front of the mirror for like 5 minutes and look at yourself and look at everything on your body with no clothes on. And look at how beautiful your body is. Think of this was the same body that carried you as a little child down the hills, running and screaming and rolling down the hills. And this was the same body that has brought you through illnesses and through growth and transformations. Okay. And I think that is what you're needing right now, Dawn. Maybe that's the missing piece. Okay. So let me know how that resonates with you, Dawn. Let me check. I'm trying to hop around on YouTube and everything. Welcome, Crystal. Nice to see you. Hey, Aline. Welcome. Wendy, your daughter had a baby yesterday. Congratulations. If her dad was with her in spirit and he knows what the baby is. Of course. Of course. What I love about this, Wendy, is you need to let your daughter know that her dad knew the baby before she was born. Okay? He held her. And it was a girl too, wasn't it? Was it a girl? Because I get that. They are where we come from and where we go are the same place. That's what I've been shown by spirits. Okay? So they were together before the baby was born. So of course he knows all about it. Okay? Welcome, Miss Wenna. Nice to see you. Yes, Donna, I see you. Let me hop over to Donna real quick because I know she's been having some challenging times too. So Dawn, let me know how that resonated with you. Okay? Oh, that's so good, Shawnee. You felt the meditation and felt, yes, I love that. Christine, I love the emo song. Carrie. Ooh, Carrie. I'm hopping to Carrie real quick. Hold on. Welcome, Carrie. Let me see if I can get your whole. I just read like the top of your comment and felt that it needs to be seen. So hold on. Let me see if I can get you. And I will get to everybody. Just be patient, okay? Let me see. Carrie said, hold on. I got to find the full. Mystical Cat. I'm so glad to see you're still here. You had some divine intervention this afternoon. A truck ran me off the road when he pulled into my lane and someone kept me safe. I was shaken, but I'm okay. I'm sure it was my dad or brother. Yes, it totally was. Okay, Carrie, let's you're getting the psychic tarot. I get you understand this deck and you know this deck. That was your dad and your brother and your angels. I get it was almost like, did you feel like you floated? Like when you went off the road, you just kind of like floated. Is there a lot of snow where you're at right now? Because I get like you were cushioned and just landed safely. Yes, you were watched over and protected. I have a lot of experiences like that. And I love them. And now it is time for you to rest and rejuvenate. It's time for you to take a little time off for yourself. Here, Carrie, there's too much hustle and bustle. You need to ground and return back to your roots. Okay? Understand what that means? It's time just to take a breath. Try not to do so much, okay? Shani said when she was playing with her practice deck, you drew a card and you got the moon. I'm not real sure what that means. I'm learning the meaning, but I think it means deception and mysteries or something. And then just while I was sitting here listening to you, I was playing with my deck and a card fell out and it was the same card, the moon card, and it was reversed. Yeah, the moon is growth, transformation, and seeing the unseen, okay? That's what the moon is. You're so welcome, Sarah. You haven't had signs from him in a while. Perhaps it's because you've just been too busy and oh, I'm glad you needed to hear that, Christine. He's always nearby, sweetheart. Samantha says she's been feeling the angels. I have a deck that I can feel their energy. I love that for you, Samantha. Keep going. Don't be afraid of them. Like, keep going. That's absolutely, more people need to work with the angels and help. Let them help you. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to bear the burden of this mortal life alone. Like, let the angels help you. And I got you, Carrie. Dawn said she's been stirring strange smells into some smoke smells. Boy, I'll look her up. I'm a hospice nurse, so I'm sure I've had patients that fit that trait person. You have snow, and you definitely floated, and I felt that they were with me, yes. Yeah, so you're supposed to take your time right now, Carrie, relax, um, and know that the angels are near. And that's the message for quite a few of you tonight. Okay, so I'm going to hop over here. It was a girl, Wendy. Yeah, he showed me that. Yeah, it's really beautiful to think about when you know that they come from where we go, okay? I've seen it so many times that I've seen my grandbabies come who have lost, like my mom passed last year, but I know she was present when my grandson was born. And I know she knew my granddaughter. And my mom wasn't a very nice person in life, but in death, she's trying. And I'm trying to learn to love her spirit, her soul, without all the abuse, like trying to forgive her. So I know without a shadow of a doubt that where you go and where you come from. I've seen it so many times with babies born and my loved ones pass. My son, actually, my oldest son was born when a friend of mine passed. My friend passed of brain cancer at the exact moment my son was born. So I was worried he would know him, but I know it was like the one in, one out, the rotating door. I've seen that too. So I don't know why that got me so emotional. But I think sometimes it's the validations, Wendy. How was I going to know? How did I know? I know you have 50-50 chance, but he showed me this beautiful little girl and the love. And I actually feel they carry them like their loved ones. It's a grand ordeal when the baby crosses into this world. Because I feel like I've been shown, like when we're carrying them, their soul is between mommy and the other side. And then they don't completely join and come into this world till birth. And that's when they fully are here. And the other one, yeah, they carry them. And that it's not just one person, it's like all of your family, your loved ones. And they don't even have to be blood family. Like your soul family is with them and brings them forward. And it's the same as when you pass. When you pass, they're all there to greet you and make the transition peaceful. Yeah. And I think a lot of it's the mood. That's why we're all kind of teary-eyed. And I don't mean to make anybody cry harder. I just want you to know the beauty of the other side. Like, it's never the end, okay? That is a beautiful thing to think about. I have lost a lot of my family. More than anything, I pray to see them again. I am so sorry for your loss. It's hard losing your loved ones. It really is. I'm sorry for everybody's loss here. Like, when people lose their children or their moms, and that's a very beautiful, close relationship. Um, so, okay, Donna. I don't know if I pulled a card for you or not, Donna. I did, didn't I? Did I? Donna, did I get a card for you? And then Wendy, I got Wendy. Ashley. Okay, so just let me know, Donna, okay? Okay. And Renee, is Renee here? Okay, Donna, I don't think so either. Okay, Donna, what does Donna, you're getting chakra insights tonight. You got some wonky energy going on. I think I might have pulled something for you, but there's something else you're supposed to know. And if you're wondering why I don't remember, because when I channel, I don't remember. It comes in, out, the spirits and the messages come in and out, and I have no recollection. I think part of it's because it's a different part of my brain. It's more of the delta, theta. Ooh, strong masculine presence. I have like two men. One's your son, I believe. The boots. I keep seeing boots. And balance, Donna. I get that you need to balance. And this is desires. Goals, passion, craving fulfillment. Are you craving fulfillment? I have to kind of cover her. Okay, your goals and your desires. Okay, craving fulfillment. Sometimes this is a fulfillment of your passions. What are you craving? Like, what are you really passionate about? I know you're passionate about your care and your caregiving and stuff like that. That's where you need to focus your desires. Okay. You just got another job. Okay. So do it with make sure it's fulfilling. Okay. Fulfilling your goals and your passions. Yep. Wendy, please share it with your daughter because she needs to know that her daddy brought her. I don't know. I see a guy and boots. Like, I keep seeing worn out work boots. And it's a gentleman. And you need to know that he is near. You need another card. There's another message that you need to hear. What question is it that you're talking? Forgiveness, letting go, healing, growth, and compassion. Who do you need to forgive? I get almost this is like yourself. Is there something that you need to? That's his boots. Oh, it's your dad's boots, Wendy? Because I'm seeing these old work boots. Oh, that's funny. I got to bleed through. That's okay. Okay, with you, Donna, you need to forgive yourself and let go and keep moving forward, okay? Um, let go, let the healing, the growth, and compassion come forward. Just like you forgive everyone else, it's time to forgive yourself. You're human and you make mistakes. Okay, so just let it go. I love that for you, Wendy. So this, that's his way of validating, and he was just validating through Donna too. You're going to court. Well, just realize it's okay, honey. It's okay. You need to forgive yourself and just realize you're absolutely human. I'm not sure what you're going to court for, but just realize that you will be okay. You be honest and forthright and forgive yourself, and everything should be all for your best interest. I think that whatever has occurred had to occur for you to change and grow. Otherwise, you were too darn comfortable and you wouldn't have gotten out of that job. Okay. Hi, Debbie. Welcome, welcome. And so, does that make sense? I sure hope so. And I have no clue what time it is. For some reason, with all of my crazy stuff going on, you're so welcome. With all of my crazy stuff going on, I don't know. My clock on my computer is gone. Like, I have so many crazy things go on. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm not on Instagram. I don't have TikTok. I don't have like half of my stuff anymore. So, and I don't have my clock on here, but that's okay. Okay, so over on Facebook now, if I haven't gotten to you, I really want to. Okay, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to make anybody cry, but sometimes those tears, when we have tears in a sacred space, it's cleansing our soul. Okay, and I, through the years, haven't cried for so many years. I held the tears back, and now that I'm almost 60 years old, I'm not going to hold the tears back anymore. I need to feel this crap and let it go. Ever since I started watching the right side of my face and my ears burning and bright red, I don't know what's happening. Now just make sure that you're okay and you didn't hit your face or anything in an accident. It might be somebody trying to bring your attention to that. If not, if your ears ringing and stuff, sometimes that's just spirit. Miss Wenna, yes, of course. Wenna. You're getting a crystal first, and you'll get a card too. But Wenna, what is it that she needs? There's something very different that you need. Ugh. I'm not even sure what this one is. Wow. You have got me stumped. I think this is a... Oh, maybe those are chips. This is what I drew. Oh, maybe that green is the light. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, ocean jasper. That's what it is. Your ocean jasper. This is a very amazing stone, Wenna. Ocean jasper is... it's like the energy of the ocean. It's also a very heart cleansing. It's a heart chakra stone. Okay. You need to be realizing that emotions and things can be washed away. You don't have to carry all the baggage. You need to release some of it. Mama Gaia can take it, the ocean, the water, just like the waves. When the waves wash over the beach, you know how they bring so many shells and everything else? And they bring all this like luggage, baggage stuff. And then as the wave washes back, it takes all that debris and washes it, and the beach is left clean, except for these beautiful, pristine, little magical shells. And I'm getting that for you. What you need to pay attention to is the cleansing. Okay? Yeah, ocean jasper. Okay, you need to pay attention to the cleansing. I'm really seeing like the tide. Like you're more of a... Now this is really funny. I don't even know what your cultural preference, like what or anything, but I'm seeing like a water, like you know how you have like a water ritual, like water being actually thrown on you, like to cleanse you or something. Like I cleanse in the shower with salt. Like I take salt showers and will scrub and cleanse, and I let the water run over me, and I picture it getting rid of the old energy and washing down the drain. But for you, I get like a force of energy, water, like whether it's a wave or like under a waterfall or something like that. But water will be a key element for you to help heal, specifically ocean water. If you can't get ocean water, salt water. Okay? Use it to cleanse and clear, and realize just like the ocean, um, your life could be washed pure and clean, just like the tide. It has cycles. Okay? So be patient and realize life isn't always going to be rough. You could go past those breakwaters to where it's smooth sailing. But a lot of your lessons, Miss Vana, are with the ocean. Okay, so when you have time, I really want you to look up ocean jasper. It's a very neat stone, and it's almost like the waves are within the stone. Like you can see like some sand, and there's like light greens and blues. Okay, so I hope that relates to what's going on now, and know that no matter what's going on, um, just wait a little bit, and it'll be washed pure again. Okay, I hope that makes sense for you, Miss Wena. Okay, don't drown in the water. Know that no matter how rough the tide is, you can always stand up. It's also another message. It may seem like you're drowning, but you're not. Just stand up, and you'll see that it's not that deep. Jennifer, I sure do, Jennifer. Let's pull a card for you. What does Miss Jennifer need tonight? Jennifer, you're having me grab something totally different. I don't know if these have. Now, see, these are the goddesses, and I don't know all these goddesses. Okay, hopefully it's one that I know, because I don't like reading the cards on them. Jennifer, your guides are calling me out. It sure is making sense. I'm so glad, Miss Wena. So listen to your guides, okay? Yes, Ashley, I'll get you, sweetheart. Jennifer. Ooh, Jennifer. Saradwin. Now I know who she is. She is a Celtic witch, Jennifer. Remember your magic, okay? Uh, I get almost like green witch vibes from this. For you to remember your roots, your ancestral wisdom, and I also get like there's magic in the aging. Okay, you need to embrace the aging, and you need to. I'm really being shown soups and stews for you. Like when you're creating and you're cooking, it's like, that magical pot. Like she has a cauldron here, but I'm not so much getting like that. I'm getting more like kitchen magic, kitchen witch. So if you're interested in that, that's where you need to go, because that's very much Saradwin is a very strong, powerful, ancient Celtic witch. So she is wanting you to incorporate some of your beliefs in your magic, perhaps in some of your soup making and the things that you do this winter. Okay? So I hope that helped you, Miss Ashley. Oh, Ashley, I'm getting such a sweet little energy from you tonight. Very sweet, sincere, humble energy around you. Miss Ashley. Miss Ashley. I see a tree blooming, like from a seed, like a tree totally blooming. Um, and it's a fruit tree. I'm not sure if it's an apple. I'm not actually thinking it's like an apple tree. What messages does that? So if whatever seeds have been planted, please know that they are going to continue to grow, despite the heartache and loss that you're facing. Okay, this is acknowledging the heartache and loss that you have right now. Okay, but no, this isn't going to last forever. See the bright sky behind you? It's okay for you to acknowledge it and to feel this broken heart. Okay? But the sky's still going to be blue. The world's still going to keep going. You're not going to live in this heartache and loss forever. I'm going to pull another card because I keep seeing this beautiful tree blooming. So I think the lesson is to hold on to that love. Yeah. And this is your home. This is your foundation and achievements, okay? Hold on to that love because the family is forever. And there is no separation. Your home will always be your home. Um, and you need to know you're not less than. I'm not sure what that's about. Like somehow this loss has made you feel very lost, like less than, and you're not. You need to know that you're still the beautiful queen and princess that you've always been. Wow. I hope that helps you, Ashley. I'm not sure. I can't see anything but a little tiny circle of your face. I'm not even sure. It has been rough. Is it your fiance that passed, honey? Is it your loved one? So it's like the other half of you. And you need to know the family and the foundation is still there no matter what your perception is. Like, even though there has been a death. Oh, Samantha, the full moon just hit her window. Your face is just really hot, but I'm only the right side. It's weird. I was thinking someone's trying. Probably you love soups and stews for the winter. Me too. It's almost cold enough in Florida. I can get soups. It's your brother, Ashley. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So please know he's still around you. He's still very involved in the family. Um, he's just in a different place right now. He's like, my address is just different, but it doesn't mean he's any less of a family. Your brother's still very much involved. I knew it was him. Is that Xavier? Is that your brother? Is that his name? The car guy. Is that your brother, Ashley? If not, it's okay. I, how are we over on Facebook, everybody? It's going to be 9 in PA tonight. Brr. Brr. I think it's going to be 60 here, which is cold for me. I know it sounds stupid. No, actually, I think it's going to be 44. Oh my, I don't know what I just did. Sorry about that, guys. So, Michael is your brother. Okay. So it's a different person. But please know, honey, he's still very much around you. Okay, sweetheart? And I'm so sorry for your loss, Ashley. Okay. So, how is everyone doing? Does anybody have any questions, any experiences they'd like to share from this week? And did I get to everybody? And sometimes, honey, just because you haven't felt them, it doesn't mean that they're not near. It just means sometimes your grief might be too heavy. And around the holidays, it's common because you're missing their physical presence, okay? So don't be hard on yourself and don't think that he's not around. He still is around. It's just that it's harder to feel when your vibration's a little wonky, okay? And the easiest way to understand that is like a radio station, okay? When you are in grief, and anxiety and stress and worry and just upset, your radio station has it's static and you can't really feel them or hear them till you kind of clean up your station. And sometimes that's meditation, sometimes that's grounding, sometimes that's just feeling the emotions of grief and going through all the stages and kind of clearing the junk out. And when you do that, then your radio station will get a little bit clearer and it's easier to understand. So I hope that helped. Okie doke. So with that, how are we doing? Let's see. You would love some direction from spirit. Of course, Debbie. I would love to give you some. Let me drop in real quick. Debbie Anderson. You in a lot of pain, Debbie? Like, do you suffer from physical pain? Because I feel like pain, like physical pain. I also got the house, foundation and achievements for you. This is your family. This is your house. Um, you need to realize all that you've done in your life and all that you've accomplished. I know that you're suffering, okay, because you also have the house. I've been sitting here shuffling. You guys got the same cards. You're suffering with that loss and that heartache, and it is hitting home really hard. What direction do you need to take? You need to follow your gut. That's your solar plexus, okay? Wow, you're getting like a little lower back pain, okay? You're getting like are you stubborn? And your throat chakra, hold on. You're getting like a whole freaking card pull here. Okay, we have family. Okay, your foundations have been shook by heartache and grief. And it's like a gut punch. And you're not speaking your truth. And you're getting all the chakras. Okay. But if you were to speak your truth and you open your third eye, which is the way that this soul is going to communicate with you, is through your third eye, then you're going to receive material and spiritual prosperity. Now, I normally don't pull this many cards for one person on a live, but obviously there's messages in here that you need to hear. Okay? So, now if you tell this like a story, what's going on is that it was saying your foundations and your achievements, okay? This is your home. This is the foundation of your life, okay? And it's been shook by this heartache and loss. And that's okay. But this heartache and loss has been like a gut punch. It like literally has knocked the wind out of you. It's made you question the things that you're saying, like you're not fully expressing the emotions, like you're maybe swallowing some things. And that's corrupting your third eye. Your third eye, you lost your brother. He was your best friend. Okay. He's trying to reach you. Okay. Did you guys talk often and now you can't talk anymore? Like he was your best friend and that's why it was a sucker punch. And you guys used to talk everything out. Okay. But what he wants you to do, instead of using your throat chakra to talk to him, he wants you to use your third eye. The easiest way for me to describe your third eye is your imagination. It's your belief. It's your picture your brother in spirit and talk to him, okay? Because when you do, now this doesn't just say material. What does this say? It says material and spiritual prosperity. You specifically asked about direction from spirit. Your brother came through profoundly because he's part of your family foundation, okay? You've experienced his loss, so you need to feel this heartache and loss and realize what it is, but it's only temporary. He's only lost from you in the physical sense, okay? He knows that he's recognizing it was a gut punch. And he's the one that you always confided in and talked to, but now you just need to do it a different way. You guys will connect through spirit, through third eye. I would highly suggest that you continue, if you're in the Mystics Academy, like start learning how to use your spiritual gifts, Debbie. Your brother is going to meet you and he is going to help you. There's no mistake, he was your best friend in life. He will continue to be so in death also. It's just a little different and it's not the norm that we're used to. That's why it feels a little uncomfortable and it might be a little scary. So I hope that resonated. I talk to him all the time. I second guess what I get back from him. So that's what he's telling you. He doesn't want you to second guess it. He wants you to receive it and know it's not your imagination. You can't imagine real life conversations and hear his voice and stuff. That's not imagination. That is actually your brother. Okay. And a lot of times we're like, oh no, I was just imagining that. Why would you? No, you're not. It's really real. Like, feel into it. Okay. So I hope that helped. Please let me know, sweetheart. Okay. Mystical Cat, I'm so glad you're here. I had an experience on Sunday. I was on the verge of a panic attack on stage singing karaoke. I felt a calming wave come over me. When the song was over, my brother's name came on screen. He's helped me once before this. Oh, I love that. That's so beautiful, Carrie. Samantha says the universe listens and does validate. Yes, they sure do. And Samantha said, one day I told the universe I wish to see magic in the world today. Then I go to work and my coworker used the word magic. My work trip on Thanksgiving was canceled. I got to spend it with family the next day. I pulled several different cards and they all said magic. I love that. Yes, the universe does validate and listens 100%. And it's really crazy when when you start doing stuff like that, Samantha, the more that the universe will show up for you. I'm so sorry. I lost my brother as well, and I promise he is with you. Oh, I love that. That's for you, Debbie from Carrie. I couldn't imagine. Do you know I have two half brothers um, that I don't even know? Well, my one half brother, we're like 14 years apart, um, and doesn't speak to me very much at all. My other half brother, it was adopted at birth, and he met my dad, but he had no desire to meet me, which is sad because I looked for him my whole life. Like I knew he existed my whole life. So I'm thankful for you that had those beautiful relationships. And I'm so sorry for your losses, but please know that they are very much around you. The connections of love, the energy of love doesn't sever upon death. It can't be severed. Um, those connections are forever and they go across lifetimes and souls. Okay. So how are we doing? Hey, and it looks like somebody might be interested in my Starlink satellite. That would freaking be amazing if somebody bought my satellite. Yes. So, oh, I'm so glad that helped you. Hi, Neela. Welcome. I was just getting ready to sign off here in a little bit. Would you like a card, Neela? How are you? I'm so glad, Debbie. That's the whole reason I do this. Um, and I would like to encourage you guys, if you need a reading from me, please, this would be a great time to do it. PsychicInsights.Life /MamaCole. And because I would be getting the funds around Christmas, and I have some grandbabies to buy for. And I would love to help you guys, honestly, um, especially with your spiritual growth and stuff. I'm ready to get my students again. I don't have any students right now. I usually carry about 3 to 5 students, and I'm waiting for you guys to appear so that we can get going. Okay, Neil, I just pulled a deck out for you. I actually pulled the Spirit Song deck. I love this deck. I wanted this deck for like 5 years before I ordered it because it was like a $30 deck. You've been better. Oh, Neela, I see you, sweetheart. Okay, what messages does Neela need? Neela, I'm getting an image of you sitting crisscross applesauce. I don't really think you're meditating, and you're actually within a circle of flowers, I believe. Like you have flowers laid around you, like in a meditation. What is it that Neela needs? You need to soften your heart, Neela. And soften your heart not only against others, but yourself. Like, love yourself. Stop being so harsh on yourself. Like, you're being very judgmental. You need to see how beautiful you are. You are the high priestess. Woo. You have the sacred knowledge and intuition. She is the most powerful deck in the card, Neela. Okay, you need to see your beauty and your power and your might. Okay, you have intuition and you have sacred knowledge. Okay, you need to know that life goes on also. You need to know that this isn't the end, and you need to reach in to your intuition. You need to trust your intuition. Intuition is the knowing. How you just know things and you're not sure why you know them or how you know them. You need to know that you do know them. Like that is really real, and stop doubting yourself and know that you are a high priestess. High priestesses don't come around once in a while. Too much going on in your life. Yes, I have been really hard on myself and others. Okay, so Neela, what I need you to do, like they're really showing me this beautiful circle. So perhaps you need to be loving yourself and putting yourself not in a timeout, but more in a spiritual space. You're so broken. Okay, well, you can heal. I promise you can heal. You need to surround yourself with beauty. If you can't physically do it, then do it in a meditative state. Surround yourself with these beautiful flowers and realize that you are just as beautiful. You are a flower. You're delicate. You're gentle. And you can be broken too, but it doesn't define you. You're not broken. You're just hurting, okay? Yeah, you doubt yourself a lot. Well, you don't need to because you definitely are a high priestess. Like that means that you do have the intuition, you do have the gifts. You need to stop doubting yourself. And the way to do that is you need to love yourself through this. Okay. And also, another connection is the love doesn't die, it goes on forever. So I hope that helped you, Mila. I'm so sorry that you're having a rough time, but I'm so, so thankful that you made it here tonight. Okay, so thank you for sharing the evening with us, honey. Uh, Christmas was your brother's birthday. Maybe I'll get myself a reading for Christmas. I'd love that. I'd love that. Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you, Sarah. Yes, I will get you a card, Sarah. I was just getting ready to end, but I got you. What is, oh, Sarah. I was going to get you the Norman card because I felt that you needed your message straight. And no, we're going to do the chakra deck. And now somebody had the chakra deck and they just got like 4 chakras. Neela, Carrie's sending you love and she feels for you. And there's so many here that know, that understand the brokenness. I totally get it. But know that you're not broken. You're just in grief, sweetie. Okay? Sarah, Sarah, Sarah. Oh, Sarah, now this is really funny. I'm seeing a line, like a straight line, and like a Marine or a soldier or an army dude, like walking this straight line. Sarah, 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 Sarah. So I don't know if like you're supposed to be walking on the straight and narrow, or if this is a dad or a grandpa or somebody that's coming through, but they're like marching on this straight line. Like, oh, and you are a lotus rising. I love this card. Lotuses are huge in my healing, and you need to have compassion, caring, empathy, acceptance, and gentleness. So, Sarah, even though you're walking that straight line, you need to realize that you can't always walk that straight line. It's okay to have compassion and empathy and caring for yourself. You can't always be perfect. You're going to make mistakes, but you're still going to rise up out of the mud totally unscathed and unseen. So sometimes on the other side of that line might be some muddy muckiness and stuff, and it's okay if you slip up. That's the message for you, okay? And a lotus flower, I love lotus flowers. I have one on my wedding ring. A lotus descends into the swampy, muddy waters every night, and it's either white or pink. And then when it comes up in the morning through the waters after being in the mud all night long, it's absolutely beautiful. It has no mud, no sign of any muck or anything. Okay. It fully loves itself and it loves its life in the way you hate making mistakes. Well, realize mistakes are how you learn, Sarah. So it's okay not to be on that straight and narrow all the time. It's okay to kind of wander and learn and make mistakes. And Carrie said that she's learned through being broken that even though we can't put ourselves back together exactly the way we were, we can make different versions of ourselves. Exactly. You know what I like the most about that, Carrie, is the Japanese version where they put like broken vases and stuff back together with gold. And so they're a beautiful work of art. Like they're totally different. They're not the same, but they're beautifully broken and put back together. So please know, Sarah, and you worry about everything. I get that, but to worry is to suffer twice. Okay, so please don't worry. Nayla said, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And you know something, I thought about you tonight, and here you are. Oh, I'm so glad, Nayla. I think about you guys often. Like, there's times um, your loved ones will come to my mind, or like I'll be driving and I'll just see your name, or I'll be scrolling Facebook and something pops up from you, or like your pictures or your loved one. There's times some of your loved ones pop up and don't come off of my screen. It's really funny. So I love that. So please know that they're always near. Okay. I'm going to get ready to go. I'm going to pull us a soul truth card. I think I've got to everyone. Now, this card is what we're to work on for the next week. It'll give us a little message and some homework. And I won't be surprised if it gives us some of what we've already, validates what we've already been doing tonight. So, what do we all need to carry forward? To whom am I comparing myself right now? Wow. What you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you. Today, stop comparing and start creating. Stop comparing and start creating. That resonates heavily with all of the messages. Sometimes we're a little too hard on ourselves and we give strangers more compassion than we do ourselves. So stop comparing and start creating the life that you want to live, the happiness. Yeah, things may not be absolutely perfect right now, but they're the way they are for a reason, and we're going to get through it, and we don't have to compare. We can create the life that we want. Okay? So thank you so much for everything. I want to go ahead. If you're not driving, please close your eyes. We're going to take a few deep breaths. Just one more. I'd like to thank our guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, and deities, and our higher selves for the beautiful messages, the validations, and the lessons that we've received tonight. Please watch over us all. Bless us with health, prosperity, and comfort. Please help everyone feel their loved ones and let them know that love never dies and they're always connected. Amen, aho, and so mote it be. Thank you so much for coming. Everybody have a great night. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. If you guys need me, I'm not on Facebook because of all the technology stuff, but if you need a reading, just head on over to PsychicInsights.Life. Okay? Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great night. And I will see you next week, 7 p.m. right here. The only time I probably won't do is maybe Christmas night if it's on a Thursday, but I'm not sure. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody. Have